Hey guys, it's me, Star. So I decided to move back to this channel. And yeah. So I want to update you on my life because a lot has happened and I haven't posted in forever. First up, my sister and that lolly girl made me this really cute mask. And oh, Squid! Yeah, Squid got him a haircut. No, well, that's what Beans calls him, but his actual name is Sam. Yeah, he's so cute, you know. And I'm rocking my awesome black Bobo shirt underneath with this awesome unicorn dress over it because I'm totally girly, you know. So I want to talk to you guys about something really fun. And let me just deal with Sam. So yeah, I'm just chilling today. And that right now, I wanted to tell you about something, my opinion on something. So, my sister, Lolly, and she's that really fun girl who technically this is her channel, but you know it's fine. She wanted me to make a video for her. So yeah, she told me about something. Sorry, my hair's a little messy. I didn't have to do much of it today. Busy being famous. So she told me that there's that people actually hate and bully in life sometimes. And I've just been sheltered my entire life, so I didn't know about it. So at the end of this video, she's going to come in and talk about why we shouldn't hate and bully, because it's not okay, especially during these times. Sorry, I put Sam in the bathroom, but he's happy. And yeah, one of my favorite things to do is dance. I love to dance and sing, la 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 la. La 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 la. And dance. Yeah, I'm definitely so fun to be with. But I want to update you on something really cool. I have my very, very, very first music video coming out soon. So stay tuned because this Saturday, either this coming Saturday, or this coming Sunday, I will have my first music video. Hey guys, so Star was here. Just so you know, Star is actually a YouTube character that I do, and I love doing Star. And so in it, Star talked about, you know how at the end I was going to come in and talk about how we shouldn't hate and bully. That is something that I'm the type that I stand for things that some people just don't know about, and that one of them is that right now there's a lot hate I'm hearing about sometimes from YouTubers on social media, let me deal with Sam. Yeah, and like, because I'm watching YouTube a lot. You'll have it back after I film this, like, one clip. And like, like, literally, I'm watching, like, YouTubers all the time. And they're like, yeah, like, it's sad that the world that we live in right now is filled with hate and stuff. And I'm like, I'm gonna bring that, like, especially now that quarantine started, like, literally the haters are, like, all over social media, and that's not okay. So if you are a hater and you are subscribed to me, unsubscribe right now. I don't do haters. Someone that's willing to go out and say something bad about someone that generally is trying their best to do whatever they can, like with social media or just whatever. They're just trying to have fun and make the best out of quarantine. And I'm not really trying to do that because quarantine is my life. Yeah, and I don't really do anything. And it's just really cool and it's really, really fun. And because don't hate on people. Like right now, like social media is like a big place. That is a big part. I've been really lucky and haven't gotten hate before. I had a person block me on Instagram before, but it was because I wasn't really their style. They clicked on I was recommended to them. They checked out my Instagram, saw that I wasn't their style. And then something happened and somehow they ended up DMing me or something. I forget what really happened. And then, yeah, you want to be in the video. And I just wasn't their style, and they said, hey, not trying to be rude, but I'm blocking you, you're not my style, and that's something that and that it's really important to me to just keep a bully hate-free world. It's like we can all do a lot. I agree with Gavin Madness. So back around January, I was a couple of months ago, basically, he posted a video answering, like telling the truth, because he's had a lot of like people in and out of his life because of different things, and a lot of friendships that started off good and go bad. And in the video, he said we would all do a lot better if we all just didn't hate and bully each other or say bad things about someone else, and if we just all accepted the good in everyone if there is good in them, and we just come together and like we can all grow on social media a lot faster and or just become an even better person for allowing friendships and stuff in your life and just having fun with life, it would all be a lot better. And I'm like, yes. But when he was talking about it, it was primarily towards that he lost 2 of his friends to the Piper Raquel squad, because all I'm gonna do is I'm not explaining that. I'm gonna put the video on my playlist, things I recommend, so you can watch it. It might actually already be on there. I'll have to check. If it's not, then I'll put it on there, okay? So you can find out that. But he was related towards losing friendships and stuff. and I'm kind of relating to them, but also I'm relating to them. So that we can all, like, literally, if you subscribe to me, you're helping me in a way, and like you're helping me grow, but also you're helping me grow, but also at the same time, like if you ever or like DM me like, hey, I need you to like send me a little like video of you like doing a part or something for one of my videos, and I would be like, yeah, I would do it, you know. I wouldn't video chat only because unless it's someone really famous that I'm a big fan of, or or someone that I know, you know, like, but I would send a little video for you, and then you could like use it for like a video if you wanted. You know, like, personally, everyone jumps straight to everyone jumps straight to Cameo, when really we could just do the same thing but not make money. Like, that's what I do. Like, after a personal video on had a cough. So yeah, like, and I will just DM you a video for free. Like, that's my sort of thing, because I don't think that I should be, like, I don't want people paying for like to get a video from me when I can literally just take like a minute of my time and just DM it to you. Oh, obviously I do want to get paid and win my social media career one day, because that would be really great, because I don't have money. I make $21 a month from my parents for doing chores around the house, and it would be nice to like actually be able to do a lot more. You know, but I'm not saying that, oh, I have to be paid like right now, you know. It's like one of those things that like, here's the thing, if you follow me on Instagram at Andy for, or if you, okay, Sam's gonna be in the video. Say hi to everyone, tell them to subscribe, and turn on their post notification, and tell them to follow us on Instagram. Yeah, see. Subscribe. Turn on your post notification. Give this video a big thumbs up. And also, go follow her at Andy Forever. And you can follow me at, let me check. Because he does have an Instagram, but I don't ever post on it. Just plug your Instagram. Let me pull it up. It's like this really complicated. It's this really complicated name. And then Sammy24612. I'm gonna try to video chat myself. Yeah, it doesn't work. I thought maybe I could video. But yeah, like, we could all just be one thing. And like, literally, when you follow me on Instagram or you subscribe, it's helping me, but it's also in a way helping you in a way. And here's how I look at it. It like, when I subscribe to someone, and like, in a way, when you subscribe to me, obviously it's helping me because you're subscribed, and that's getting me followers and stuff, which is helping my social media life. But if you were to DM me like, hey, I have a video, you know, here's what it's about, you know, I need someone to be in it. Can you send me like a little 1 minute video or something, and or like a little video, you know, for that I can put in my video to make my video better, but in return I'll follow you. You know, like, in a way, I can always be like the one to help. You know, like, we're helping each other grow. Like, if everyone could subscribe to everyone on Earth, we would be helping everyone on Earth, and we could all just be doing a lot better and grow a lot faster than us doing it all separately and on our own, you know? Oh, and when we're hating on someone, then we could just be like, hey, we shouldn't be hating on people. Like, right now, it's a struggle for me to come up with videos. Like, right now, like, I kind of, like, for most of my social media, like, since the beginning, pretty much, all I wanted to do all day was, like, film and watch YouTube, you know, like, just general things. Until about a week ago, and then about a week ago, I still love filming and posting, like, it's fun, and if I don't do it, like, at least once a day, my mind starts going insane, like, really messing me up, and it's like, wait, and, like, it goes off track, and then I lose track of days and stuff, because, like, my day technically, to me, my mind thinks, if I don't film a day, then my mind's like, today never really ended because I didn't film a video. And that's something that, like, you know, so now I'm kind of managed to where if I actually film, like, just one video a day, it's not too hard for me to only do one. But today I have to do two, because I'm also doing a music video. And I'm very excited for this music video because, I mean, it can be a great... and that, like, hate is just not something that should be okay. And I love the fact that, like, literally yesterday I went like, wait, should I do Beans or Star? I want to do one of them today. And I went like, at first I planned for Beans. But then I went like, wait, I have this, then I came up with the idea of, like, this whole conversation about, like, how we shouldn't hate and we shouldn't bully, and I like, that works more with Star. So I'm happy that I put Star at the beginning. It's a short little thing, but it's nice, and that I'm happy that I get to, like, do it. Also, I didn't have much planned out for Star, so that's why there's only a little bit. I'm trying, And stay tuned because tomorrow, tomorrow from the day that you're watching it. Technically, for me, it's also tomorrow when I'm filming it, but you guys will be watching it the day after, No, basically, I film my video a day before and then edit them kind of right before bed because my dad and me come back and he just watches TV for a little bit, And I get a video edited and I check on Instagram. I'll be with you in just a second, baby. And it's just amazing. And I will be doing something that you guys have been requesting. Well, no, you haven't been requesting, but this is a video, right now I'm coming with the video ideas that really are good for my channel, really helping. So we're going to be pulling out beans. You guys really like beans, and that's something that I love doing. So peace out for this video. Make your world amazing. Don't hate, don't bully, that's real. Be yourself. And the message of the video is going to be don't hate and bully. Peace out. Hey guys, so I wasn't planning to post a second video. Yeah. But then I decided to. Because there's something that is driving my mind crazy. So, Jojo pretty much has a boyfriend. You heard? And so here's how I found out. So, Saturday, her mom posted her podcast, Obsessed with Jess. I love it. And I learned so much about the Siwa family, things I just didn't know. And it makes me question how big of a Siwa fan I am. But I know at heart that I am one of the biggest Siwa fans there is. I literally wear JoJo merch every day. Right now I'm not wearing JoJo merch. I'm wearing Bobo merch. But Bobo counts. I wear Siwa merch, if I would say, because I wear a mixture of Bobo and JoJo, and I do want to get my hands on some Jaden merch. And so they, in the podcast, asked her mom, I'm going to ask a few questions, and you're just going to answer them. And one of the questions was your dream, lover or boyfriend. And she said, already have one. And I'm like, ooh? And at first I thought that was my mind hearing things. And then at the end of the podcast, asked her mom, said something about, said something I have to rewatch it, but said something and she went yes, I have a, she pretty much came out and said she had a boyfriend, but she wasn't announcing who. So then, and at first that wasn't bothering me, trying to find out who, until I was on TikTok today. Good old classic TikTok. I don't think they're going to get rid of TikTok. I would be really sad if they did. Not as sad as some people, because I'm not a I need TikTok person. I can survive with YouTube and be fine, but I love TikTok still. And I was on there and found 2 TikToks with 2 boys. So these were separate boys, separate TikToks, And I know neither of the boys, because I watch JoJo so much, to where a lot of the time if she posts a TikTok with a boy, I can usually be oh yeah, that's Nate or something, that's a friend of hers. I can kind of tell you, but I never seen these 2. And then I'm leaning towards one, because It was posted like yesterday, I'm pretty sure, or like this morning or something. And it had to be this morning, I feel like, because I was on TikTok yesterday morning, and also a little bit before bed. Well, before I came back here and edited and then went to bed. So I was on there a good amount yesterday. Okay, and I'm leaning towards this one because here, I'm pulling up her page and you'll kind of see why. So next to the JoJo and Jaden one, there's a TikTok, and I already watched this TikTok a couple of times, and she's dressed up as she's wearing like some like jeans that are brown. She's wearing like a jacket type thing that is suspicious. I say it's suspicious for 2 reasons. Because I have literally seen in a video like her like big closet, and then she has a smaller closet in her bedroom and more like everyday sort of things. I have never seen that jacket. So that made me start to be suspicious. Then, and like a white t-shirt. It's not JoJo-y. But I was cool with it. And also the other suspicious thing is that the boy in it is wearing a big old JoJo bone in his hair. And this like JoJo like necklace. And also has this like JoJo rainbowy like jacket, and then like a JoJo rainbow skirt, and like the pink like poodle shoes that JoJo has, and then also pink sparkly leggings, or like pink sparkly pants, and a like really sparkly like black like JoJo shirt. And that made me kind of suspicious, like, that's suspicious, because she's wearing something that almost like as if she was wearing like his sort of outfit and he was wearing like hers, But I listened to the TikTok, I watched it. There's nothing super suspicious about the song. The song seems normal. I'm not playing it because copyright. So we're gonna check. We are gonna check Instagram. So we're gonna search. Oh, first I got heart. I'm gonna heart like 3 or 4 things first, okay? We're gonna check her Instagram. So we're on JoJo Siwa's Instagram. And we're gonna see if there's anything suspicious, anything out of the normal, which right now it's looking pretty clean. It's just looking pretty clean. We're gonna go through like a couple of things. Okay, good, that was her. Okay, so for right now, I'm saying her Instagram is looking pretty clean. Nothing with any boys. And yeah, we gotta pull this. Ah, there is something with the boy. So, I in this photo, I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. There's her. There's they're on a ride at like Six Flags or something, and this was a couple. This was like a little bit ago. No, I'm changing my answer. It's not suspicious because I now recognize that boy. So, her Instagram is clean. Wait, at first, I was suspicious of the photo because and then I recognized the boy from Only Getting Better. Yeah. Go check that out. I would put it on things I recommend playlists I have, but certain things, like certain videos, and I found it mainly with certain channels, have it set up to where you can't, like, save something to a playlist. My channel is kind of like that. I did not get control of that. Mm. Yeah. So, yeah, this video is trying to figure out if. No, it just seems weird because she doesn't post a lot of TikToks with, like, other boys. Like, I'll often find, like, a TikTok that she does with, like, her brother. Like, her brother's on her TikTok a good amount, you know? But usually she doesn't use a lot of boys. And there was one other boy that she did TikTok with that had like this long hair, you know, and like stuff, but it didn't seem suspicious at all. Like it literally looked like, oh, he's a friend and we're doing a TikTok together, sort of thing. Versus with this one, it seemed kind of suspicious because first up, it's not like JoJo to really like not wear like something JoJo or like something rainbow and sparkly, you know, like you know, like it's not like her to just be like in casual like normal clothes, and especially clothes that look extremely like boy like. And I don't mean that like I'm not trying to be like, oh, boys have different things, but usually only this sort of like style is very much not JoJo, and I feel like a lot of like boys wear this style. Or like I know if you like, well no, I watch people on YouTube like I literally have seen in someone named Walker. Let me just pull up their Instagram. Wait, JoJo just posted something. Okay. So here's one photo. And then it switches to this. I think that's a beauty, but I'm not sure. Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's because okay, so thank you. sorry, I'm just quickly doing something. So, okay. That's what it was. I thought that might. Okay, let me find their account. After I check. Suspicious. As it goes to something. There you go. It says, does JoJo have a boyfriend? Swipe up to find out. And the answer is yes. Because when you swipe up, it goes to like her podcast. That was on Jesselyn's. While we're at it, first I'm going to show you. So, this person, Walker J Bryant. I follow him on Instagram. I watch his channel, and I seen him wear like an outfit that was literally exactly like that. So it seems kind of suspicious. 1 second. We're gonna check her mom's Instagram. But why not be a little suspicious? Okay. So her mom's Instagram seems very clean, no signs that could lead us to something. But I'm saying it's also suspicious, and because why was that boy wearing full-on JoJo merch? Like an outfit that I have literally seen her wear before. And it's not that boy can't. It's kind of suspicious when you mix the two. So yeah. I would go through her Twitter, but I don't have Twitter, and I don't have Snapchat. So yeah, if it is, it's kind of interesting. Also, today hasn't been too terrible for me. I actually have been kind of it's been like a good Monday day for me. I want to say, it's been good for what my life has been for the past year and a half of being away from my crush. It's been an okay day. It's definitely been a high day compared to some of that. Nothing crazy happened, but it's also not it's nothing, So yeah, tonight my dad's probably gonna sleep in the living room or going to, so I'm probably gonna get this room with me and my dog Sam or something. Only because of, basically where we live right now, there's supposed to be a little bit of a thunderstorm, and it's supposed to kind of be going on almost all night. And I do good and I sleep through them. There's been a few times when I'll wake up because of a loud boom, but for me it's I usually sleep through them pretty well. And my mom gets kind of freaked out by that. But she's also Like when I was little, she would get really freaked out and like kind of like force me and my dad both to be out there. Versus now, my dad will just go out there and I'll like stay back here if I want. I do have the option to go out there, but I don't really want to because actually out there I hate sleeping. And like no, I don't like it. And especially now, like sleeping in my dad's chair, especially now, because literally I did that for so long. For like, I want to say more than 2 weeks. I did that straight. Like for like 3 weeks straight, I slept in my dad's chair. No, it was 2 weeks straight. I slept in my dad's chair right after surgery. No, what happened was at first, the first night, they kind of like, I slept in there, like the first night home. And then for like about a week, I slept in the wheelchair. Because, no, and the issue that laying down directly on my back, like, actually kind of hurt at first. But then it kind of got, like, once time kind of passed a little, it got to be like manageable, and then now like sleeping on my back is like perfect. Like no, it got like actually like really good after we got the patch removed from my back, cause that just made it really uncomfortable. But I literally would just sleep in the wheelchair. And the first night we tried, we just like, I slept in it, no problem. The second night, we actually put a strap on there because the first night I like almost slept out of it twice. Like I slipped out, pretty much slipped out of it once, and then, well, almost did, and then I managed to like kind of get myself to where I could like get back in it pretty easily, and cause I was just barely like this close to slipping. And then the second time, which was early that morning at like 5:30, I actually like 100% slipped, and my dad had to help me. Yeah, and like generally, it's not just that; it's just that my dad's chair is really uncomfortable, and I have actually slept in it since then. I forget what the reasoning was. I think it was like some sort of thunderstorm or something. There was something, and I slept in it. And then it was just like an eh. Yeah, like it's just life. No, like but technically I never did have a like, oh, I don't want to sleep in my dad's chair because of like surgery. It's just been like, oh, it's uncomfortable sort of. But yeah, and at least back here I'm actually like fully comfortable, and it can be good. I feel like yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Mm. Yeah, but he's gonna take the. We have like a twin size bed air mattress that he can take out there. Although I don't think it's gonna work for him because later we originally got, because at first I had issues for like my entire life, wanting to sleep with my parents, but for me it was really hard because when I was a baby, until like I started getting into like a toddler sort of area, I had to sleep with my parents. Like literally, like they for a while it was that like they would take turns like staying up. Like one night my mom would, one night my dad would, like staying up in like a chair with me as I slept, only because if they didn't, I would throw up. And stuff because I was lactose intolerant and couldn't drink I had to drink like this special kind of milk and stuff. I actually did until one day my mom went you know what? I was like about 6 or 7. I was 6, yeah, 6 years old because I remember, it was like a year before I met my crush, and she went like, you know what? We're gonna try to just give you regular milk, and I went like, okay. Okay, and then I wasn't allergic to it anymore. So we think it was something just to do when I was a baby, because there are certain people out there who, when they are a baby, they can't handle like certain milks and stuff. Like literally, I watch a YouTube channel, the Royalty Family. Yeah, and their newest son, that's not even a year old, just barely a month old, I'm pretty sure. Not even a month old, I want to say. Pretty much like, have to take like special formula and stuff, you know? So I figured I would answer a few questions for the future. So the first question is, in your future, how many kids do you want to have? That one's a tough one. It's a really tough one. For me, I'm going to say a lot. Like, I want at least 6. 6 being my lowest. I want a lot of kids when I grow up. And and so, there's like this trend. And I discovered it kind of from like my niece, a great niece. And it's where you take a piece of hair or a piece of string. I work better with a strand of hair, and you take a ring and you put the string or the piece of hair through the string, and then you lay your hand flat and then you outline it, and then if it goes circle, it means girl. Left and right like this means boy. And it's like a way to predict the gender of your kid, and it honestly does work, is what I think anyways. Well, me and Bella did that. We were just doing it for fun. Bella said she doesn't want any kids. She said if she had to get kids, in her future, she said her limit would be 2. After that, she would be like, nope, no more. No sort of thing. I think that she primarily only wants 2. And so she got 4. Yeah, she got 2 girls, and she got 2 girls and 2 boys. The perfect ratio. That's a good ratio. I I got a lot. I'm pretty sure I got 34. Yeah. No, because, and at first you're probably that's a lot, maybe that's a lot. But I think I kind of hope that happens in a way, but not really. Like, if it happened, and I would definitely want them to be like kind of spread out, like maybe like a set of twins, and once they started getting to be like around a year or 2 years old, then maybe like some triplets, and then like maybe like once they start getting a little bit older, then like another like. But most of that I feel like will probably be adoption because let's just say, hey, I don't think I can handle like it like that. Like it's just something. Yeah. Because no, and we know that it's like exactly because we were both counting it like both. And also, because at first, or no, we were both counting, and also it never stopped. Like it will stop, when it's done, and then it will like get going and redo it for you, so like you can see it all over again. But it will stop for like a good, like at least 10 seconds. It never stopped until like 34. Yeah. Literally, and apparently most of them are gonna be girls. You know, I love both. Like, you know, I would be happy with both. And there was a good amount of boys in there, you know, like. So the next question is, if you could design your perfect kid, like your perfect like kid as a girl, and then design it as like a boy, you know, what would it be? What would their names be like? Detail. So honestly, if it was a girl, I would definitely want it to be like a lot like me in a way. Like I would want it to be a lot like me, you know, like, and like my personality kind of. But I would also want there to be like some like very key thing of like my crush. Yeah, and then names. Oh, this one's a hard one. Well, I'm gonna say we're gonna go at twins. You know, like twin girls. Because I have 2 names. So the first name would be JoJo. Because I am that big and that obsessed with JoJo Siwa that my first daughter would literally be named JoJo. And also I like that name. It's like a cool name, I feel like. And my second girl, I would kind of want her to be like kind of similar, but like similar to me. But also like slightly different, and the only thing that I would want her to be like kind of like me, but have a few other things added on to her. You know, like, I think I would want her to like kind of be like, I don't really know. I think it would be, I would probably want her to have like even more confidence. Like for me, I can like sing and perform and be like amazing. But if it's someone like my own family, you ask me to sing in front of my own family. And it's no. I'm out sort of thing. Or people that I like know or like kind of know or like really know, then I'm like, nope, I'm out. Unless it's my crush. That is the only person on earth besides JoJo Siwa that can get me to actually sing in front of people that I know. It's just amazing. And then my other girl, I would probably name her Bella. Only because 2 reasons. First up, my best friend slash great niece. I do not know this number. I'm gonna answer. Hey? Sorry, I got a phone call, and the only reason I answered, although I don't really know the number too well, and because it says from Virginia, and I know someone who lives in Virginia, but they never texted me, so we're gonna check this out, because apparently either I sent this, oh wait. Okay. But yeah, because Bella is honestly my great niece and my best friend, and I would want like my second girl to be named after her because like Bella just brought like a whole new take on me, and like she's literally like I couldn't really ask for a better friend. The only thing that I would say, and well, two things that would make it even more of a match is the fact that is the fact that she doesn't always reply to me, like, and she's not trying to be rude. She usually doesn't read her text messages, or like she'll be busy and then not like reply to me, but it's not like, oh, I'm actually busy usually. It's like, cause literally every time we get on FaceTime and I'm like, so I'm assuming you were busy because you haven't really replied to me in a while. And she's like, yeah, I've been busy. I went like, what have you been up to? And she went like, been like watching TikTok and also watching a little bit of YouTube. And I'm like, and that, like, then at first she had a reasonable of like cheerleading and like she was actually busy until like the very end, and then she just kind of started relying to busy being playing outside, watching TikTok and watching a little bit of YouTube, and that was it. And I'm like, no. And the other thing is that she loves cats. I'm not a cat person. I will never own a cat. I'm just not a cat person. I'm not really a dog person either. I'm not an animal person, is what I should say. And I don't really care about animals. I care about one, like, a few dogs, which is, sorry, it's raining. Which is my dog Sam. My niece has a dog that I go back and forth. She had two dogs. One of them I'm scared of, and one of them I go back and forth on. And then and then my mom's sister has a dog I'm cool with, and then I used to work with a therapy dog named Gigi. Other than that, I'm not really like an animal person. It's raining really hard out there. You know, I get the thunderstorm coming early. And if I had two boys, I would definitely want the first one to be very much like my crush. I would 100% want him to be like my crush. Because my crush has a very, like, no, and it's not like, oh, I'm just picking my crush, you know, it's like that my crush generally has, like, this personality, like, he's very nice, helpful, you know, like, he's very nice, helpful, very encouraging, like, sort of, like, he just has a personality that you just want to be around, like, a lot, and, like, around all the time, and I asked my dad in the car one day, I went like, if you could pick and plan my dream boy, down to the looks, down to everything, what would you pick? And so he started lifting it, and he went like, I don't really care too much on the look, like what he would look like, as long as it's not like a guy with tattoos and stuff, because we're not really a tattoo, like, well, my sister, one of them had like tattoos and a few family members do, but for the most part, we're not like if you count from like one of my sister's side and us, we're not like the biggest tattoo like fan. And it's nothing up against people who do have, it's just not our thing. And I went like, you realize you just described my crush 100%, and he went like, oh yeah, I did. Went like, well, that works. Like, the person that my dad wants me to be with is my crush, pretty much. So yeah, like, that, I would definitely want my first, like, son to be, like, very much like my crush. And then, like, name. Oh, this was a hard one. I'm gonna try to end this video fast because this lamp almost flickered. Probably Jaden. I like the name Jaden. And then also it just hit me that is JoJo's brother's name. And someone else that I watch on YouTube. It's a YouTube channel called All the Foley Family, and the son on it, it's like 4 or 5 years old, like, and kind of younger, and his name is Jaden. And then my second son, I would probably want him to, I would kind of want him to be like a similar personality, but not like the biggest sports fan, like not the biggest sports person, because I always imagine having like in my mind, like it would work out perfect to have like that one kid that like I'm into sports and stuff, which my crush plays sports. Last I heard, anyways, I'm pretty sure I know he played baseball. And there was something else. I think it was football, maybe. But I always imagined having like that one kid that's like the cuddly like kid, like. But yeah. And then name. I feel like it would be Tom. Only because that name just sounds unique. Yeah, but I'm hoping to have a lot of kids when I grow. So I'm going to answer one more question about my future and that sort of thing, which is, who do you plan to marry, and what do you plan to wear at your wedding? So the answer is, I plan to wear JoJo merch at my wedding. I will literally go to Target and I will buy a JoJo dress if they do not have a JoJo wedding dress by the time I'm old enough to marry and marry my crush. I will literally buy a JoJo dress from Target. And I'll also buy like a JoJo jacket because, like, in case it gets cold, eventually I can throw on a jacket, like, and I plan to marry my crush. So that is it for this video. Peace out, guys. So it's the next day, and I want to quickly make the final clip. So, yesterday in this video we discovered or that JoJo has a boyfriend, and that it was kind of brought up to me because of Success with Jess. And when I went back, so in the, we talked about it, but two things that I didn't realize, that I didn't talk about, was something very obvious, which was the fact that about a week ago, well, not even a week ago, around a week ago, I want to say, she posted this TikTok, and it was like, put a finger down if you have blank, or put a finger down, it's the trending thing, or it's that I see a lot on TikTok now. It's like the put a finger down challenge. And there was one on where they said put finger down if you have a lover, and she put a finger down. So we missed that, but then I was doing more research, and I happened to go on. I never go on the For You page. That's just not my thing. I don't go on. I go on the following page because I'm the one that I'm picky, and I only follow people that I watch on YouTube, or people that I find that I really want to. So I don't really venture out on the For You page. The following page shows me TikToks from the people that I watch, and that's it. And yeah, and we discovered who JoJo's boyfriend is because after she brought in the Success with Jess podcast, she brought up that he's really nice and really amazing, but didn't really reveal names or anything until finally I was just going crazy. I need to know the answer, And my dad finally only searches it, and we discovered who JoJo's boyfriend is. Mark Montinos is JoJo Siwa's boyfriend. Honestly, I never really heard of him. He has a TikTok, but it only had 2 TikToks on it. Yeah, and one of them I didn't watch, but the other one I did, and it's so someone brought out something about oh, JoJo has a boyfriend, made a TikTok about that, and he did a duet, reacting to it, and then kind of I watched this before Dad told me that with Mark Martinez. I had a suspicion. And I didn't know his name, but I knew who he was until I checked out his and in it when they're talking about it, he kind of smiled, and I was like, wait, there could be a suspicion. There could be the JoJo boyfriend, And then literally 2 seconds later, JoJo showed up in it, and he falls onto the bed with JoJo. So the mystery of who is JoJo's boyfriend has been solved. I can go on with life now. Although life can be a little bit sad now because I have no mission and I have no something to constantly research, figure out, and I'm kind of happy and sad that my dad told me who it was because it's happy because I want to know the answer, and it's sad because it takes away the fun of searching for it. But yeah, Mark Montino, you better take a good job or take good care of JoJo, or else I'm not gonna be happy with you. Yeah. And just to be fair, I'm gonna say JoJo do the same, but for him. But also take good care of yourselves. That's something. Treat yourselves if you need to do a spa day. Do a bought it. If you need to watch TV for like an hour, watch TV for an hour. Peace out. I got upload. Hi, welcome back to my channel. And so, first off, remember to like and subscribe and turn on your notifications. And my dog's being crazy right now. So we are going to be doing something really fun. We are going to be doing a 2-week challenge. So, for our 2-week challenge, I gotta put you on the bed. Well, I gotta set you there. So, I stretched out already. I'm good to go. You're gonna be doing the 2-week back bend on a bed challenge because I suck at my back bend. So, for the next 2 weeks, we're gonna be attempting to do a back bend. And using a few tips. So first up, my dog needs to calm down. So you're gonna start with straightening your right leg and going up to the air 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're gonna do it with your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is kind of for beginners. Then that just helps. It's a great thing I found. It helps your legs kind. Then we're going to do some arm lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to do the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I want you to just sit with your knees bent, arms straight. And now we're gonna push with our arm straight in. And just try to push up as much as you possibly. And we're just going to repeat that about 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, you're not guaranteed to get your back bend in 2 weeks, but this is a great way to make an improvement. So we're going to lay you up, and then we're going to switch up our arm and make a slight bump and hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you hold it for, and I love that one because my issue with doing a back bend is that I can't get up, get my stomach to go fully up, and so that helps you kind of work on. Everyone needs to see you on camera. Yeah, because I must see you on camera, so therefore you're gonna be on. No. So we might be moving. Stop. No. This next one is a very effective one, so I gotta feel my dog. No. Sit. 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 So what you're going to do is, I'm not going to demonstrate it for this one, but my dog's Mickey. You got to go on the floor first, just a little bit. So what you want to do is pile up pillows as high as you need to go to help you with your back bend. What you do is you kind of just lay on it and try to get your feet like your legs straight, your feet flat, you know. And then like try to just get your arms in the position. This helps. I like to try. I always recommend starting a back bend and stuff like when you're starting to learn on a bed, because I was able to nail it a little bit better. And it gives you the idea, but in a safer way. Here, we're moving to the chair so I can actually without my crazy dogs here. I love him so much. You know? So, yeah, piling the pillows. If you don't have like throw pillow or enough throw pillow, you can take a like normal pillow that you sleep on and fold it, you know. So then it will work as like double, you know? Yeah, and that really helps because then once you got your leg lift and your arm lifter, which is a great exercise because it's simple and it helps you get a lot farther. I do this every time I like try to stretch or anything, is that I just try to like leg lift and arm lift because they just help me, like they also warm up my arms a little. But when you try it on a bed, the bed kind of takes away a lot of the weight, and so it's a good way to start. Like Bella, like honestly, for a while I was kind of starting to get into like doing tricks, but when Bella came down, I really got into it because we were doing some like on the bed, and my back pain got a lot farther. Like on a bed, I can do like what I demonstrated and like kind of easily, versus doing it on the floor. It's a struggle to get to that height. Be quiet. You ready to go get a toy? Wait, toys do get you kind of crazy. But piling up the pillow allows you to, it basically takes away body weight so you can get closer into the back bend without as much of the weight. So you get the idea of being in one without the weight. Because that's something that I struggle with, is that I'm not a light person, and I'm actually very heavy, and so I can't really hold up my weight sometimes. And so this trick really helps. Then I'm going to be giving you a few more tips. So the next tip is to make it look easy. So what I mean by that is when it's really hard, because it's going to be really hard, just like kind of put a smile on your face. Like use your facial like a smile and be like, oh yeah, this looks kind of easy, like when you start getting really into it, because the easier it looks, if you train your mind to think that this is easy, it actually comes out being easier than if you tell your mind, oh, this isn't easy, it's not going to be. Okay. So I like to train my mind to just be like, oh yeah, getting my splits is easy. Like getting my back bend, oh, even easier, like when it's not, It just makes my mind like work on it a little bit more and come out better. Then once you are able to get about halfway without the pillow, or once you're able to handle it with the pillows, then and slowly remove a pillow. And keep removing a pillow, but try to stay in that position. And then once you're able to get down to all the pillows, that I want you to get them all removed and focus on doing a slight swing. Like swinging your back then, Like just swing your from your arm to your leg, arm to your leg. Let me deal with them. And that will help you get used to the idea of falling into one. Then try falling into one, but on a high object, and keep making it closer and closer to the ground until you can fall into a back bend.